Alright, looks like both of the teams are ready, and Zacius is going to start the countdown here. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. And we're going to be following Omni as they're coming up onto this bridge area. Keystone looking down the long way, and it looks like he's getting sniped from the other end by Counter. They're going to continue to push the bridge and take that middle area, push over towards the... Oh wow, Counter came around. Zacius is now repairing. Keystone is going to go ahead and push up on Counter. Now retreat, seeing as though he is a little bit low. Chipman is going to get a little bit cheeky, and they're going to make him pay for it, isolating him and going for the final takedown. It looks like the Infiltrator ended up getting behind Keystone there, but he's going to get double teamed by the Brawler and the Sharpshooter and end up going down for the first blood of the game. Zacius having to retreat, but Keystone and Omnistone are back up to full health. Keystone pushing up onto that bridge area, gets a really good viewpoint, and is able to get some good shots in on Chipman. Koshkosh having to pop up towards the bridge area. Oh wow, that was a really, really cheeky move, but are they going to catch him for it? I think they will. And Zacius just pushing him around. More ring around the rosy here. And it looks like he... Oh, no. Omnistone is going to finally pick him up. Zacius low. But it looks like he's going to escape with a fraction of health, as Counter was not able to pick up that kill, and Chipman's going to go down. Omni regrouping now, and so is Axe Attack. Axe Attack around this oven bakery area, pushing up towards S2. Looks like Zacius is AFK. He crashed out, so that's going to be a little bit unfortunate for Omni. Okay, he's back now. And the teams are going to resume. And I'll go ahead and switch over to the overhead now, as the teams are engaging right around that S2 area. Keystone is taking up position on the bridge, and looks like Counter and Chipman are over on the AA area. Kosh is trying to flank Keystone, and he's not going to be successful. Omnistone also up on that bridge area, and I'm not quite sure where... Oh, Zacius is up on the bridge as well. So Omni really is inclined on keeping that bridge area, which has been working out pretty well for them so far. Zacius getting a little bit low, though, and popping down. Looks like Chipman's going to try to push in, but he's denied by the Sharpshooter counterfire from Keystone. Axe Attack managing to hold the AA, but not managing to make any push outside of it. Let's see where Koshkosh is. Oh wow, he was pushing up, and looks like that was not a fruitful endeavor for him, as he has to go and repair. And now Omni back on the offensive. Kosh is back up at full health, but he's going to get into an engagement with a Brawler in close range. Not exactly what he was hoping for, as Omni, Zacius in particular, is pushing really hard into the Silo 2 area. Keystone also in Silo 2, and Koshkosh is having to back out with Omnistone hot on his tail. The entire Axe Attack team really being pushed back here and chased very, very hard. Looks like Omnistone is looking to repair. Keystone ends up taking out Kosh, and Counter ended up going down. Let's see where Chipman is. Chipman ended up getting away from that engagement, but didn't pick up any kills, which is unfortunate for him. Now taking up residence on the bridge area, and Keystone is counter-sniping right now. gotten very, very low as counter ends up landing that good hit. Switch over back to the axe attack point of view. Infiltrator not in a very fruitful position right there, but he's gonna go ahead and try to take this flank. It's not gonna work out as they hear him coming up the jump pad. Counter ends up taking out Zacius on the bridge, but Omni Stone picking up Kosh there. Looks like Counter is gonna... Wow, okay. So that was an engagement that really worked out for Axe Attack. They managed to get 3 kills. Unfortunately, they did have 2 of their players go down. But finally something goes in their favor. And the score is slightly more even now. Counter still up on the bridge area, managing to hold that down pretty well. The Keystone versus Counter sharpshooter duels have been quite interesting to watch. We'll follow him down the bridge area here, as it looks like Omni is positioned around S2. Looks like Zacius is getting low, and Counter tries to move into a good angle where he can get those shots off. Koshka is to flank Zacius perfectly. Zacius looks like he's in a little bit of trouble here. Omni Stone takes out. Omni Stone ends up taking out Chipman. Zacius ends up taking out Koshkos, and then finally Counter goes down, which is unfortunate for Axe Attack, because it seemed like they were in a pretty favorable spot there for a moment. Axe Attack back now in the bakery area, and I'll go ahead and switch back to my overhead to try to get this Omni defense of the AA onto the overhead cam right now. This engagement is very interesting because you have the 2 teams both in their own very wide open areas, but very narrow areas for... Looks like Kosh is going to be flanking and invisible with that infiltrator, and able to pick up the kill on Zacius before going down to Omni Stone. Looks like Keystone also went down. And Omni Stone is going to be isolated. The question is, are they going to be able to capitalize on his isolation? And with Keystone rejoining him, I think the answer is no. And with their inability to capitalize, Counter wasn't able to repair either, and ends up going down, and now it's a 3v2 in the other team's favor, but Keystone gets a little bit cheeky there, has a sharpshooter, and pushes up where maybe he shouldn't have. Omni Stone able to take out Chipman. Now Kosh is on the run, turning around to try to get some more damage, which I really don't think is the right thing to do in this situation. He might have gotten away with that, but he doesn't when he tries to get some more damage in, ends up going down. It's kind of an unnecessary death. As Omni really pushing hard, Keystone in that sharpshooter going all out. I don't think that death was necessary either. But it doesn't really matter so much, as they are able to just bully their way pretty much through these alleyways and get the job done. Looks like Chipman and Kosh are gonna get stuck in this back area here. Counter is there as well, though. Looks like Counter went AFK for a second there. Wow, it looks like Counter ended up spawning right next to the enemy team. And that's gonna be it. Game's gonna wind down here. No chance of a comeback. And Omni's gonna take it again. Here's your final score, 21-9. Omni really just able to bully their way through, like I said earlier, pretty much all of those engagements.
Mission failed.
And Axe Attack never really able to get a solid foothold down. Sort of overwhelmed by the pressure, really. And it looks like that's going to be the last one. I would like to thank you very much for watching this, and this is going to be up on my YouTube channel. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you liked the video, hit that like button. It really helps out. If you have any questions about competitive Hawken, feel free to put them in the comments. And this is going to be Merle signing